What's good? What's good, loonies? What's good? What's good? Okay. Okay. Let's get this right. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all come in
Have a
here?
seat, have a seat. What seat? Welcome to the Looney Bin. Have a seat, have a seat. We're here to get into some things, some tea. Might mess around and eat, cook together, get it together. What's tea? Dirty Harry segment, mental health series. A word from Jenny Allure. Word. Like, share, and subscribe.
I have never been on here on like on my laptop, so I'm still trying to see how this works as far as all this stuff they're telling me I have to do. Um, yeah. But yep, I'm about to get into the show. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to finally have my platform and shit, you know. So, yeah, I kind of want to wait a little bit just to see like how this is going to work and stuff. Um, Seems like every time I get viewers, let me know if y'all can hear and see me and if I'm lagging because I'm getting this warning message. And we're going to get into it regardless. So I don't know what to tell them because I will surely switch to my phone really fast if we're doing this. Because I don't want this message to keep coming up here. Let me get a comment if you can hear and see me, like, and I'm not lagging. If I'm lagging, I'm going on my phone. But regardless of that, what's up? Hi, y'all. I'm so happy to be in my own little corner, my own little chair, making me feel like Cinderella. Hold up. Okay. So I definitely want to get into some things. Okay. Um, Basically the show breakdown. We move in and out of things. We move in and out of like okay, it's a gnat in here and it's pissing me the fuck off. Y'all's gonna see me go absolutely bonkers tonight. Um, but anyway, so we get into the mental health series first, and I ask a question for the mental health series. Um, Usually, I'll have yours truly here. So he answers first, and then we open it up to the comments. And if anybody wants to comment, you're lagging every once in a while, but I see and hear you. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know that. I'm going to have to fix my connection and things like that. But the show must go on because last night I was supposed to give y'all a midnight show, and that was not the midnight show. That was not the midnight show. That's all I have to say. There was burgers involved, and it was okay. Anyway, so we're gonna get serious for a second, then we start wilding out and talk crazy and do whatever the fuck we want to do. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me that I got toothpaste on my shirt. That's how we work. How we rock. That we not close enough for you to tell me that I had toothpaste on my shirt. Like, I thought we was better than that. I thought we was a family for real at the loony bin. Now I gotta get up and get that shit the fuck off. One second. Momentarily. Hold on. Matter of fact, it's the fact that nobody told me. I love you still, but like when I look down and see that shit, I'm like, wait a minute. Like when hygiene start snaking me for real. Hold up. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to just throw something on. Oh shoot. Okay, what's up, y'all? Sorry, my bad. See, now I gotta give. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm back. Okay, wait. Let me see what that comment says. I don't know. It's not showing me right now. Okay. I just ran so fast, y'all. I can't breathe. Okay. All right, so where was we at? We was at the mental health series question of the day. So, to me, I feel like it's a little bit harder for me to do this segment without yours truly here to ask him first so he can just jump it off. But hopefully, you guys are interacting in the comments and I'll keep coming back. But I want to drive y'all to YouTube eventually. So, what is one thing you like to do that you feel contributes to a healthy mental state? For me, what I like to do is write. It doesn't matter what I'm writing. I could just be journaling. I could be writing music. I could be writing poetry. I could be writing whatever, but writing is my go-to. That keeps my mental healthy because it's an outlet. I could write down my angry feelings or sad feelings or whatever the case may be and just feel so much better once I get it out. What about y'all? What about y'all? Do y'all need to hear the questioning? Hi, baby. I love you too. Yes, you can come. Please, I welcome all guests. And I'm going to get a phone line so y'all can call in. Yes, ma'am. This format is so wild to me because I usually don't. I can see the comments usually easier. I'm going to go on my phone and see the comments. That's the way we'll do it here because being on. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I ran back in here naked as hell, bruh. Peace, what's good, ruler? What's good, ruler? Keish, yes, you can come. You already know. You know you can. All right, so now that I can see y'all's comments, I'm going to reiterate that question. So the mental health series question of the day was, what is one thing you like to do that makes you feel, or that contributes to a healthy mental state? We got Robert Norris, and he said, for me, I play music. That's definitely a big one for me. I gotta have me some music. I'm not always on the same type of wave. Some days I want to hear country. So I love music. It definitely gets us through. He said, yes, I'm all for it. And topic about anxiety. Want to hit them topics. I'm so proud of you, sis. Roshid, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you so much. For real. And girl, I'll definitely get on anxiety because I got the worst anxiety in the world. Like, I don't even understand. And it's crazy because us people with anxiety, we're introverted and we're empaths. For real. That's what gives us so much anxiety. And it's just like we're still outgoing, but just not outside. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I'm outgoing, but I'm not outside. I'm outgoing inside. You okay? Like, when Beyonce said, you said you outside, but you ain't that outside, she was talking to me. Because I'm outside, but I'm inside. Where it's safe from monkeypox and things like that. Disclaimer, allegedly, and all that stuff. Because I don't want them to come fact-checking things, saying that if you go outside, you get monkeypox and all that stuff. I didn't say that. I didn't say all that. But I said it's out there. So, wash your hands and, you know. You said I like to smoke my weed and vibe out. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I can't really agree with all that. You know, disclaimer. We do not condone the weeds and things over here. You know what I'm saying? I got to say that. You see the people behind me? Anyway, yeah. I got my son back there. Don't play with him. Don't play with my son. Don't play with him. Everything you see that's sitting back there means something to me. Okay? So, Elmo signifies Tickle Me Elmo or whatever. One of my singles that I love so much. My microphone is from the first performance I ever did, and I didn't even know it was a competition until I got there and I won. So that made me the party princess right there. The S was given to me by a friend on my birthday like 3 years ago. It was one of the best birthdays. I came home from work and there was candles leading up to balloons and It was just so nice and rose petals, and it was great. I was like, yes, I'm living the dream, man. I got friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. Shout out to you, boo. Love you. Um, and then my military shit. Y'all see that? Yeah, that's why we don't. But I'm saying that do help. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. But yeah, that's what's over there and shit. And I got my little coaster for my little water, my little ice water. But y'all see the ice water. Y'all thought I wasn't finna have me a sip. Let me tell y'all something. Stop worrying about my motherfucking drink. That's what I need y'all to do. Stop worrying about my motherfucking drink. Because one thing about it, y'all don't know Patricia Carter. Y'all don't know my mother. And I am my mother's daughter. I am her child. I'm going to have me a drink or two. And if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell nobody. Everybody got their things that they do. I don't say nothing about y'all little sniff sniff. I don't say nothing about none of that. I don't, because I done been there, done that. I don't say nothing about that. I let everybody do what they need to do to get them through the days. The days are hard, tough, and rough. We be fighting through all type of goddamn apocalyptic shit and all that stuff. I don't have time. Like, I'm waiting for them to let the fucking Gorilla Pox out next. Shit. Y'all hear my drink? Y'all hear that ASMR? Ooh. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to tell Big Papa slide through with something else to drink. Cause our baby is gone. No, I only have one shot though. But I'm gonna take this shot with y'all, and then we're gonna get into Let's Talk Hip Hop, because that's my favorite segment. Let's Talk Hip Hop. I love Let's Talk Hip Hop. For real, for real. That's when I want, you know what I'm saying, like my male counterparts, my hip hop heads, to really chime in and share this live. Please do that. I meant to put that in the caption. Can y'all please share this live? Like, I don't care if you don't stay and watch, just share it, please. You said, I understand, can't wait to join and share my story with everybody. Facts. I usually stream off StreamYard, and I mean, I guess it would be easier to bring people up on camera on here. So I'm going to inbox you after that. I'm going to inbox you after this show, so that we can see how we're going to get that together, because I could bring you up from where you are, and we could do it like that until we can finally sit down like Carisha Please and Megan did. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, girl. I can't wait either. Like, I'm ready to get this thing off the ground and running. Like, I am. And Dirty Harry, like, it's different when you start something with somebody and then you stop for a minute and then you go back to it, because of the simple fact that, like, you know that's what you really want to do, but that's not how you wanted to do it. And then you keep going until you finally get what you want. And now I have exactly what I want. Like Big Papa, you know what I'm saying? He definitely believe in the kid, for real, because everything I want to do, I'm telling you, I said I want to rap. This man bought me stuff for my studio. I said I want a goddamn podcast and have my own show. He bought me my own little everything, little setup, you know what I'm saying? So Big Papa be looking out. Shout out to you, baby. I love you. Hey sis, how you doing? It's looking real good and clear over here. Make sure y'all share this live when y'all come in. Thank you so much. So let's jump into Let's Talk Hip Hop. Okay, so the question is, how do you feel about men dissing women on the track and women dissing men or whatever? And is anything off limits when it comes to a diss record? Oh, I'll answer that one first. Yes, ma'am. 15062 Monessen. That's where I come from. Everybody know that. Everybody know where I come from. Come on now. I just been down here for so long. It seems like time is just going so fast. I love you too. Make sure y'all share this live. Thank you so much, Keish. So that question is crazy to me, because I feel like anybody could get this. Shit, I'll diss a baby if that motherfucker drew wrong. I don't give a damn. I like that shit. I like to get a little saucy on the track. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes rap gets boring whenever you just talking about whatever, this same thing. Like, sometimes you need a sparring partner to make you get better. You ain't gonna get better if you get on the track with somebody weak as fuck. Like, I just got on the track with my bae, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I kept up with my mans. You know what I'm saying? He feel like I did really, really good, but I feel like I kept up with my man, all that stuff. But I'll try to tell you something. I was scared of his pen. I was scared. I was like, wait a minute. And he's like, man, I would never come at you on the track. Like, you my bae. Like, we talking about these niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, we was hungry. We ate the fuck out of that track. I'm trying to tell you something. I will play y'all a little snippet if I had to go hear it from him, but I don't know. I put a little piece of it on my story, like this much, because I got to get the go ahead from him, because it's just, that was just us. We wrote it and then we recorded it, but we didn't send it out to get, like, mastered and mixed and everything. So he's very particular about that. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I'll show y'all everything. I'll show y'all the whole process from when I wrote it to when I recorded it to when it got mixed and mastered to when I put it out. I'll show y'all the whole process. I don't have a problem with that. But he's a lot more private than I am. So, yeah. But let me get some answers to this question. How do you feel about men dissing women? Like, how do you feel about a grown-ass man going in the studio and just dropping a diss record on a woman? How do you feel about that? Does that make you feel a way? Like, let's talk hip-hop, okay? Because I feel like anybody could get dissed. I'll diss a trash can if it's talking trash. Like, I will diss anything and anybody, like, at the end of the day on the track, because, like I said, it's a sparring partner. Like, it's a sparring game. It's something to come back at. You got something to work off of. It's one thing to create out of just thin air. You know what I'm saying? And create songs out of just thin air. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share this live when y'all come in. But it's one thing to do that. But then, again, it's another thing to have somebody already said something, and all you got to do is go off of that for real. You know what I mean? And I learned that from this track that I did with my babe. So, yeah. Shout out to you, babe. Shout out to yours truly, the poet. Go stream. Just traveling, just dropped. Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay, so we are going to slide. I'm telling you, I do not stay on topics too long because I got a lot of things to cover since I didn't do this yesterday, because we're going to be doing this every single day. Every single day. I'm going to make YouTube my home. This is going to be my job. Okay? So I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all's going to see me a lot. Now, you might not chime in every time. You might not even stick around every time. But as long as you press that button, please make sure you share this, because you never know who need to hear what I say. You never know who want to watch this pretty brown skin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. So what time is it? What time is it, y'all? It's 5:27. Well, shot o'clock. How y'all doing? Can y'all get a shot with me? Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that, and we're going to jump into this tea. You know what I'm saying? We're going to jump into this because there's a lot of stuff going on. I've seen a lot of things. That's why I be quiet, because I be observing so that we could talk about it as a group. I'm tired of everybody talking about stuff in secret. Why are we talking about stuff in secret? Let's talk about stuff together. Okay? So let's take this shot. This is to the loony bin finally being the loony bin and being what it's supposed to be. Let's go. That liquor was spicy, baby. It got a bite to it. That liquor was, woo! That liquor was liquor. That liquor was liquoring like it never liquored before. Okay? You feel it down your spine a little bit, a little tingle. Okay, so let's get back into it for real. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Make sure you share this live. Please do that. Share to groups. If you're in any groups, share to groups, all that. I want to pick up all the strangers. Everybody I don't know, I want to bring them in, because they're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to talk about it. So we're gonna slide past that. We'll come back to it whenever, if the viewers come back up or anything like that. I'm leaving this broadcast up, so it doesn't really matter if we have a lot of viewers, but I do want interaction, engagement, because it's gonna make it go smoother. And it's not going to look like I'm over here talking to myself, which I know I'm not. I see y'all in the chat. Make sure you share. So the next question, we're going to do pop culture. So the pop culture segment, it'll always be a question from what's going on in pop culture. Now, the questions that I had already made, they changed a little bit because of the current event that just happened with PNB Rocks. R.I.P. him. Okay, so I will ask the question, and then we can still move on to PNB Rock or whatever the case may be. But the question is, do you feel like the fans and the bloggers create beef more than the actual talent does? I do. I feel like that. I be out here beefing with whole fan bases, and I'm not going to say I'm not nobody yet, because I'm somebody to me. But to the world, like, I'm still trying to get the fuck on. And I be out here beefing with whole fan bases. People just be coming at me. Like, I want to ask other female rappers, do y'all deal with that? Do y'all deal with that? Do y'all have friends that are barbs or anything like that, and that they treat you a little weird because you now do music? Like, I'm trying to understand that. I want to know that, because I lost contact with a lot of my hometown friends when I started doing music. And I don't know if it's because they are barbs, but I know they are barbs. And it's just funny to watch you publicly support somebody that never did anything for you, but you were my friend since diaper days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to understand that you don't gotta like it, listen to it, none of that stuff. You don't have to like even, oh, that's not my cup of tea, I don't like that style. You don't have to do all that. But a simple share, a simple just, you know what I'm saying, keep going type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that you support somebody that you say you love. Like, you know? But you don't get, like, I'm telling you, Barb's is a different type of fan base. They just I don't know, man. I'm telling you. I told y'all that story. I told y'all that story about how I went back and forth with that guy and how I felt bad after, because I didn't have to say all that. I didn't have to say all that, but I did. I said what I said, because don't attack me. Don't attack my looks, and don't attack my music because you're a fan of somebody else. Now, I can see if I did something to him, or I said something to him that made him feel like, oh, I gotta attack this bitch. I gotta come for what she loved. I gotta come for her whole being. I gotta come for her. No, you just didn't like the fact that I said what I said. I said what I said, okay? So it is what it is. Regardless of the fact, if you're a barb, if you're a Barty gang, if you're whatever the case, I love you. I don't want to do that. I don't give a fuck about that. I have my own lane and my own blessings for me. I have my own base that I call the Loonies. It may be very, very small, but it won't be for long. So, at the end of the day, we're going to grow together and fuck these other fan bases when it comes to attacking motherfuckers. I don't do that attacking shit. I don't do that. You don't just go in and attack somebody because you're a fan of somebody else. So if you do that, fuck you. But if you're one of the barbs that just love Nicki, then I love you too. Period. Come listen to my music. You might like it. Anyway, so yeah. So I do feel like the fans create beef. Twitter is a whole different. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Tanika. Shout out to you. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the Looney Band. Welcome to the Looney Band. This is the Shani Allure edition on my own page. Make sure you share this live, please. And if you're in any groups, can you please share it there too? I welcome everybody into the Looney Bin. You ain't got to be loony to be in here. But I know I'm motherfucking loony captain. I'm in here. I'm the fucking captain. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I am going to shout out some people at the end of this this live, because I like to keep that rapport or whatever. But, yeah. The actual talent, they don't be beefing. It doesn't be them that be beefing. Like, they beef after a while. It's only so many times that y'all can create a narrative before somebody decides to run with it. You know what I'm saying? And then there be let there be a little bit of truth to a rumor. And the blogs are gonna take off with it, for one. And I studied the pop culture like crazy. The blogging world is fucking wild. Like, it's so crazy how somebody could literally hit up somebody and be like, hey, I know Cardi B. I could hit up somebody. You know what I'm saying? And this is just, you know, I'm just saying this. This didn't happen. But I said, I could say to a random blogger like Lovely T. Shout out to Lovely T. I watch her a lot. She actually inspired me to do this. So I love her. I watched her. I've been a tea sipper for years, and I always support. So, but yeah. Hold on, guys. Not the live feed. Not the live feed. Okay, anyway, like I said, say I hit up a blogger and I said, hey, I knew Cardi B back in the day before she was famous. She used to eat my ass. Like, she used to do all type of stuff to me, and I just feel like I need my lick. Like, I need my money, or I'm telling everything and everybody. Do you know how many thirsty ass bloggers will pay them to sit down and tell that lie over and over again? To tell them that lie over and over again and tell the masses so they can shift the narrative. That's one of the things that I don't appreciate about the fame. I don't appreciate that, because it's very hard to obtain the riches without the fame with it too. I know of some people, some moguls that have been able to stay under the radar but still be able to attain wealth. But it's very rare. Me going into the entertainment industry, I don't see me attaining wealth and still being able to be under the radar. I'm going to have to be very much out there. So there's going to be things where people say, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be things where people say and things like that. And I already chose, I'm already that way. When somebody comes out and says something about me, I truly don't give a fuck no more. Like, I truly, it's to the point where I don't even care to like combat it. Cause I know I have receipts on my own life, and I know what I do, and I know what I don't do, and I know what I've done. And anything that I've done that wasn't so nice or wasn't so good, I've always owned up to that. So if it comes across my board, then we could talk about it. And some stuff I'm not going to talk about because that's not your fucking business. Some stuff people don't need to know. And when you're famous, you lose the ability to be private. You lose that. You don't nothing is private anymore. And I promise to God, I never want to lose that. I never want to lose that, because once I lose my privacy, I don't even want this shit no more. I don't want it no more. I tell y'all what y'all need to know. I tell y'all what I allow y'all to know. But don't ever feel like, oh, you got some tea on Shani Allure, because you never do. You never got tea on me. You never got tea on me. If I did it, I did it. And I had fun doing it. My hands was up like I was on a roller coaster, facts. So I don't, there's really nothing. But to other people, they do have things that they're afraid of coming out into the light and things like that. I really don't. I done been through the fucking ringer. Like, I done been through the ringer to the point where who gives a fuck? And 9 times out of 10, the person that's talking shit is probably going through something worse than you, or what you've been through, or that person has done something worse than what you did that they're telling everybody about. So it's like, what's the point in even trying to not be the bad fucking guy? I don't give a fuck about that. I'll play that shit any day. Any day. There was something that I wanted to say earlier, but I didn't get to write it down. Oh, yeah. I really wanted to talk about this. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? Blessed to y'all. Make sure you share this live. If you're in here, please share so we can get the loony bin off the ground, please. Thank you. I appreciate you. The question was, how do y'all feel about a hypocrite, textbook hypocrite, versus someone who just simply believes in changing their mind? How do y'all feel about that? I will simplify that a little bit. So basically, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? I gotta check my inbox. I just downloaded my messenger again, so I'm gonna check it. I got you. But how do y'all feel about that? So I would say, I would use this as an example. I had some statuses that I said, some things about surgery and things like that or whatever, which I didn't get surgery. That's not where I went when I went away. See, I still got my little thicky. But yeah, no. But I'm saying this because I noticed that there was an influencer who said in the past that they would never get any type of surgery. And then fast forward, whenever it starts to become the fad thing to do, they got like a BBL and lip fillers and things like that. And their fans started calling them out on it because they're a public figure. How do y'all feel about that? She said, I changed my mind. That's literally what she said. She just was like, I changed my mind or whatever. And this person's not like, she's known in the YouTube community, but not really on a big scale. So I'm not going to go all up in her shit or whatever. Hey, bro, how you doing? I'm not really going to do all that, but I'm going to speak on the topic because it intrigued me. Because I've been known to speak against plastic surgery. Not really speak against it. I spoke against it for myself. And I said, what I said was, unless it's something that the gym can't fix. So say I get pregnant from fucking IVF and I end up having fucking quadruplets and my body just gets torn to shreds. A mommy makeover is the only thing that's going to fix that if I don't snap back. I have a natural small frame. I always did. So I might just snap back after pushing 4 babies out. But if I don't, I'm going to Dr. Miami, Dr. goddamn Delaware, goddamn. I'm going everywhere. Give me the ass and the titties and suck everything else out. I'm going everywhere. Right now with my small little frame, I like my body. I like that everything is proportionate. Nothing looks like it's not supposed to be there. I like my little body. Do I want to gain like a little bit of weight? Maybe like 5 more pounds? Yes, I do. Because I got a little bit slim when I went where I went. You know what I'm saying? I got a little slim. I went. I'm gonna tell y'all where I went. I went crazy. That's where I went. I went crazy. That's where I went. Real shit. For like a hot minute. Like it was a hot minute. It was really small. It was like really, really short. But I did. I did. I went crazy. But I'm back now, y'all, and I ain't going nowhere because I got the motherfucking little chair in the corner, and I ain't going nowhere. This is the Looney Bin. How y'all doing? All right, we going to take a little, you know what I'm saying, break from the questions and everything like that so we can play us some music. I'm going to play some music. I don't know if y'all missed me, you know, but I'm going to play some music. I'm just going to play a little snippet of Najee for y'all. Is that okay? I can do that? A little snippet. Just a little snippet. I don't even know where I want to start that shit from. Because I already gave y'all, no, you know what? I'm not. Because I already gave y'all a snippet of that. I'm not going to give y'all nothing else. I'm not going to give y'all nothing else. I could give y'all Chaos in My Mind. I think I gave y'all this already. I might have gave y'all this. I'm not going to play it because I already gave y'all that. I'm going to play. I don't want to play that either because I don't want to let y'all know about that too soon. All right, now. I'm going to play y'all something. Hold on. Let me check this up here. Marvin Manifest. I'm looking at the shares, man. Compared to the comments and compared to the people that's in here, man, the shares is not rocking the way they should, man. Let me get some more shares, man. Let me get some more shares, man. I'm begging with my cup out, man. Come on, man. See, I would play mainstream, and I would play, this is not Dirty Harry show. I would play like other people. Let me tell y'all something. Let me talk real quick. Let me talk to y'all. So, with Dirty Harry, and reason why I rebranded, which this is everything Dirty Harry was supposed to be. But because I was thinking with two heads instead of one, meaning that me and my babe was thinking individually and not together. So, that's how that worked out. It worked out some type of crazy ass way, and I just didn't, it just wasn't the one, you know? It wasn't the one, and that's fine. And so I rebranded it because it was always, you know, something that was supposed to be for me. We have like different segments and things like that where he's involved, but it was just always supposed to be for me because that's always what I wanted to do, and I have the time to do it. So, but with the Dirty Harry show, that was mapped around promotion for artists, businesses, and anybody that is a creative or doing anything that I could be proud of. Like, even if you were doing fundraisers and things like that, I would still share everything to Dirty Harry. Now, I want to speak on something. I want to speak on something. When do we draw the line at supporting somebody when they don't support us back? Like, when do we draw the line? Like, you can support people. Damn. Anyway, you can support people or whatever the case may be all day, right? And then you turn around and you never get any type of interaction or engagements from them. And you're wondering why. And it's just like, is it worth the wonder? It's not to me. I'm not going to sit up and wonder why you don't support me back. I'm just going to cut that shit off. And so with Dirty Harry, it got to the point where people would come to me and ask me, hey, can you promote this? Can you promote this? I'm dropping this. Sorry. Can you promote this, that, third, whatever case may be, blah, blah, blah. I got my air off because it picks up everything in here and it gets real stuffy and congested. I promise y'all. I told y'all. I'd tell y'all anything. It's not that. I know how the internet do take something and run. Please don't do that. Don't put that on me at all. But yeah. But no shame to anybody that do it. But but yeah. So at what point do we draw the fucking line? What point do we draw the line? What point do we say, I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna keep sharing all your shit, and then when I drop, I don't hear shit from you. What point? Cause my point been hit. When you seen Dirty Harry show turn from the Dirty Harry show to the Looney Bin, that's the day that shit hit. Okay? I will not be out here supporting anybody more than they support me. That's what I'm not going to do. Shani's nice, but Shani's not no fucking pushover. Shani's not no doormat. Shani knows when somebody's trying to play her. We're not doing that. So as this platform grows, and if you're in here, please share this live. I got 7 people watching this. I need y'all to share this live. I don't care if you share it to a page that you feel is not even like active, whatever the case may be, but I need y'all to share this because this is going up regardless of the fact. Because I finally got my home. I finally got my own little corner with my own little chair, and I'm not moving. And I can sit here and we can talk about it. And if I see anything, I'm gonna talk about it. I don't see much now. Because I removed energy from my timeline that I felt did not fucking sit right with me. I removed it. And I know when I went away, there was probably all type of subs and this, that, and the third. But y'all know how I feel about that. It's the subliminals from me, pure comedy. I'll laugh at that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I removed the entities that I felt like was not for me. I removed them motherfuckers. So at this point in time, if I see it now, I'm going to just be like, a motherfucker's really just reaching, trying to get, trying to get where they can be seen. So they can be seen again and get a reaction. Don't give that. I'm not giving nobody a reaction. Ever. Again. For real. Because why? If you're in here, please share. Thank you. Thank you. I hope y'all don't mind that I vape. Because, listen, let me tell y'all something. I used to smoke Newports. I used to smoke cigarettes. And my teeth... You can't buy that in stores, okay? I used to smoke fucking cigarettes. And I don't. And even when I did, I didn't smoke on camera. You would catch me, like, if I was lit, you would catch me, like, lit. If you follow my Snapchat, you done seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some strong motherfuckers. Because y'all done seen some... Anyway, I'm going to smoke my vape. I'm going to smoke my... I'm going to smoke my vape. Now, if my babe was in here, y'all wouldn't even be able to see me right now. It would be a cloud in this bitch. The way he smoked his vape. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him because he took me off them stanky sticks and he put me on a motherfucking vape, which was better than that because that shit had a hold on me real bad. Newports had a hold on me real bad. I've been delivered. Okay? I got tired of smelling like that. I got tired of feeling that film on my teeth from that shit. What? When we younger... and they come in and tell us everything that's in a cigarette, what makes us pick that shit the fuck up? Hello? Is anybody home? I mean, I guess the same thing that make me smoke this, because I done looked up some shit just to see what was out there. And it wasn't nothing nice. There wasn't nothing nice said. What up, though? How you doing, T-Rific? Shout out to T-Rific. Welcome to the Looney Bin. Welcome to the Looney. What's good? This is my new home. This is where I'm at. And I don't have a set time. None of that shit. I'll try to tell y'all when I'm coming on. Until I get this Rocky schedule together, I cannot tell y'all, oh, I'm going to be on every Tuesday at this. Because I tried to do that with Dirty Harry and it didn't work out. And I was losing viewers because I wasn't on when I was supposed to be on. And it was just a lot. So now you got to catch me when you catch me. And I'm going to just leave my broadcast up for y'all. But I can't do that no more. Same thing with my music. I'm not even putting out a date until I feel like everything's the way it's supposed to sound. I rushed some of my projects before in the past, and I will not do that again with Moods 2.0. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't get that till 2025. Y'all get it then. I don't give a damn. That music on that shit timeless as fuck. It should be an album. For real. But I'm going to tell you something. It's going to come when it come. Y'all's going to get it sooner than 2025, I promise. It's going to be this year, but I'm saying though. I'm fucking saying. I'm weak. He said, "Why am I smoking one?" and just clicked on Facebook and you talking about them. I'm trying to tell you, them shits had a hold on me. They had a hold on me real bad, baby. I'm trying to tell you something. You better get off them things. Get you one of these. Let me tell you, this is not a sponsored video, but let me tell you something about goddamn Regis. Is that what it's called? Regis, called Geek Vape. Yeah, get you one of these. You know what I'm saying? Get you some juice. You know what I'm saying? Babe was supposed to fill me up before he left, but he out there getting that money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bother him. You know what I'm saying? He'll fill me up when he get back. You know what I'm saying? Both tanks. How you doing? Anyway, yeah, get you one of these. I'm telling you, first day I was like, okay. I was still sneaking and smoking a cigarette every now and then. Yes, I was. Then I was using the excuse, oh, when I drink liquor, I gotta smoke cigarettes. Now I will hit a black. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very guilty of that. I will hit a black. I got a black sitting right here right now because I know I'm drinking liquor. But when I'm in a social setting or I'm somewhere where I know I can't smoke or I can only vape, I have restriction. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not that type of person where I'm scratching and itching. Oh, I gotta hit that black, man. Like, no, it's not that serious. It's really not. We're not doing that. So, make sure y'all, if y'all's in here, make sure y'all share this live, please. Yeah, though, we not doing that. But get you a vape, man. I really don't even be wanting to be out. This 18 and up, 21 and up. Matter of fact, not 18 and up, but 21 and up, man. Get you a vape because y'all can make your own decisions. But I'm telling you, I smoked cigarettes since I was like, let me tell y'all this funny ass motherfucker story of how I got to smoking cigarettes. Let me tell y'all that. So when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how old I was. I think I was like 9. I'm trying to tell you, I was young as fuck, my nigga. I got corrupted. Shout out to, anyway, I'm gonna keep them to themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep everybody's identity. I'm gonna just call her Sarah. Alright, so I had a relative and her name was Sarah, right? Okay. And she was around me a lot, and she was a little bit older. She was like 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? So she had a little bit more freedom, and she had a friend that was like 15. Then she had another friend that was 16 or whatever. So we gonna call it Sarah, Lisa, and Rita. All right, so Sarah, Lisa, and Rita, and I know a Rita, and y'all know I know a Rita, and this is not the Rita I'm talking about. Quit playing. I ain't meet her till later in life. For real. No, so Sarah, Lisa, and Rita, I caught Sarah and Lisa on the roof smoking a cigarette. And I was like, I'm telling mom. Fuck you talking about. Y'all stole that cigarette, that USA Menthol 100 long ass cigarette from my mom's purse, and I'm telling, let me hit it. And they was like, okay. Like, there was, okay. I'm like 11. Like, what? Or like 9. Not even 11. I was like 9. I'm like, okay, fuck it. So, you know, I go in. I get me a little puff and shit. I cough. And I was like, this shit's nasty. I don't want to do, why are y'all doing this? Like, it doesn't look cool. Doesn't smell cool. Don't want to do it. No, I'm sorry. And I'm not going to tell on y'all. And my sister was like, oh, damn, I just told. Anyway, Sarah was like, I got 4 sisters, so you don't know which one it was. But, but Sarah was like, you know, you can't tell mom now because, you know, it's, you hit it too. Mind you, the princess thing is not new. I've been a princess for real, forever. The type of princess that get thrown in the motherfucking tower and can't come out until she's 40 years old and she turns into a motherfucking thought. That's what type of princess I am. I've been that, bitch. I've been a fucking princess in my life. I've always got treated, you know what I'm saying, some type of way by my brothers. My dad, the only dad that I know, not my real dad, but my dad, Daryl, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I always got what the fuck I wanted, no matter what. I might have to scream and cry for it, but I always did. So that shit followed me. That's where the princess come from, facts. I don't just say that shit. I don't claim no princess or rap. I don't claim that, but I will. But I don't claim that. But I think the person that's claiming it shouldn't be. Let's talk about it. I don't think so. Do y'all think? Hey, yo, not you in here, motherfucking ratting. Wait till I get my soundboard on your ass, dog. Wait till I get my soundboard on your ass. Not you in here doing me. Damn, I don't think she's going to be able to see that, though, to be honest. And I'll tell you why after the stream. I'm going to message you after the stream. But I don't think she's going to be able to see that, though, because The family matters be family matters, okay? The family matters be family matters, but we gonna get away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going back to that first question because I really want to know. I want to know a male's perspective on that. So we're going back to the Let's Talk Hip Hop segment. I went into that kind of early before I had viewers. So I want to know, how do you feel about men dissing women on the track? Like a man just going in the studio and just dissing a bitch or a female, regardless. Y'all don't care when niggas call y'all that, so don't do me. Don't fucking do me, bitch. Anyway, yeah, how do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about it. I feel like anybody can get picked. Anybody can get picked to get dissed on the track. Regardless. Like I said earlier, I'll diss a motherfucking baby if the motherfucker cry too much. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I'll diss anybody. Regardless of the fact. I'm not gonna diss you to the point where I'm saying things. Okay, there's strength levels of disses. There's strength levels. There's from no Vaseline all the way down to goddamn, I don't know. Did Soulja Boy ever diss anybody? But there's levels to that shit. Okay? You can't just go from no Vaseline with Ice Cube. You can't just go from that and just go down to Soulja Boy's beef and whoever he diss. You can't do that. It's levels. Certain shit, to me, I feel like nothing's off limits in a diss record. Now, morally speaking, you're going to have to be the one to pay for that. You're going to have to face Black Twitter. You're going to have to face cancel culture. You're going to have to face LGBTQ+. You're going to have to face the motherfucking lefts, the rights, the Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, All Lives Matter. You're going to have to face all them. So when you write that shit and you go in that booth and you spit that shit and you put that shit out, you better know, you better realize, you better know somebody might hear this one day. If you ever with somebody, I'm going to say that shit. If you ever with somebody, it's coming back. People been digging up shit. I be watching. People been digging up shit when it came down to beef on Twitter. Like, as soon as you catch a little static, as soon as you catch a little bit of static with somebody, it's over with. They going in your old tweets. They finna find out what you did in 03. Like, at 03, there wasn't no Twitter, but I don't think there was Twitter in 03. I think it was like 2011 when Twitter came. I don't know, man. What a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive before social media. Like, life was lit before social media. Like, I was coming up when MySpace came and everything. And I think that's another reason why certain artists was so hot. Because we only had one thing. Like, we used to run home from school to get on the computer, to get on MySpace, to see what the fuck Nicki posted. Or see what Wayne posted. Or see Drake. We used to run the fuck home to see them. They was the holy trinity. Kanye West, Rihanna, and goddamn Jay-Z. Type shit. We used to couldn't wait to see that shit. Like, what? What was they going to do today? What was they going to do? Because it was so, that was our only outlet. Nowadays, everything that they was doing back then, you could see that from multiple influencers. This one's in a Maserati today. This one's this, that, and third. Off of Facebook likes. That shit's not nothing no more. Like, flexing on the internet is not what it used to be. Anybody could flex on the internet. I could fucking type right now on Instagram, take a picture outside, and type right now that I'm in the motherfucking Bahamas somewhere. And tag that location. And a motherfucker will really believe that shit. Get out your fucking head. Go live, touch some grass. Like, this internet shit is not what it's cracked up to be. It's not. It's not everything. Period. So make the best of it. I seen some shade today. Yes, I did. I seen some shade today. You know what I'm saying? I seen that from multiple people. Talking about the use, how people use their socials and how much they're on it and things like that. Okay, one, we pay our phone bills and we pay our internet and we pay for things to be able to get on here and say what the fuck we want to say. Then some of us are actual artists and we're influencers and public figures and things like that and entertainers, so we have to be on here. Now, I'm really good at multitasking. So 9 times out of 10, I could be anywhere, doing anything, and I'm still going to be online with my ear to the street some type of way. You want to know why? Because this is what I want to do. This is what I've been wanting to do. This is what I've been wanting to do for a long time. Shout out to Wendy Williams. I feel for her. Like, I feel for her. She's going through it right now. People making fun of her and shit. Y'all don't know what that lady's going through. And people's like, oh, I don't feel bad because she sat up and talked about people, this, that, and the third. That was her fucking job. You wish you could sit on your ass all day and talk shit and make millions. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, why hate on the next person's come up and why hate on the next person's hustle and wish ill of that person and their mental and their physical health? Like, why would you do that? Like, at the Looney Bin, we don't do that, okay? Shout out to Wendy. I miss the Wendy show. How you doing? I miss that. I do, okay? And there's a lot of people that's trying to come up like her. There's a lot of people that's trying to come up like her, and she inspired a whole generation of personalities, radio personalities, things like that. She started on radio, you know. So it's like, yeah, she's one of the people. Her, Lovely T. I love Jason Lee. I know he's just really kind of starting out to get his seat really good and gagging with Jason Lee. But I watch that. I be in there gagging, okay, getting the tea. But I like him. There's a couple other small YouTubers that are just getting their channels off the ground just like me. And I appreciate them. Are they biased? Yes, they are. Some of them I don't subscribe. I'll give you a watch, but I'm not going to subscribe because I don't want that coming across my timeline. I don't want that coming across my timeline. Certain things I will stay away from. Certain things I will definitely stay away from. You will never get me caught in a whip because, like I said, everything you say will and can be held against you in the court of fucking Twitter one day if you ever plan to be somebody. And I don't know about y'all, but I am somebody and I'm gonna be somebody. I don't know about y'all. Can you feel it in your chest when I say it? Believe me. I'm trying to tell you something. So I gotta watch certain things because you never know what opportunities you can lose by your tongue and the things that you say. Now certain shit I wouldn't even change what I said if an opportunity was sitting in front of me. I wouldn't change what I said. I would still stand by that. So I'm going to still say that. If I said that, that's how I feel about it. I feel like I'm still going to stand by that. That's going to be something that I stand by. You know what I mean? But something that is iffy and I may change my mind about it. Like a person that I feel a type of way about right now because of how they're acting. But they might get their shit together and I might be like, okay, I'm feeling this person again. Yeah, I'm saying, and the opportunity might come across to work one day and I'll be like, oh, okay, you know, whatever the case may be or whatever. But even today, people have the notion that you can't change your mind. You can't be like, oh, I seen this person in a different light, or this person and I have talked it out, and what I wasn't seeing or what they wasn't seeing, we talked it out. You can't do that anymore. People literally they hold you at the line that they feel you crossed. Like there's